Grandma and Grandpa painted a picture of 65 years in one little house. More than a memory, more than saying I do. Kiss you good nights and I love yous. Me and you, baby, we'll walk in the footsteps and build our own family, one day at a time. 10 little toes, a painted peak.
minister, but more than that, I am a friend of Scoey and Shantae. And I appreciate you for giving me this opportunity. I do not take it lightly. I will be speaking a blessing today. And before I speak the blessing, I just want to share something with you about blessing, because I think some of us get confused about what a blessing is. It's a word from God. Amen. A blessing is a word from God. And so it's a spoken word. And the word that aligns with God's perfect will over our lives. It has the power of God in it to create whatever is needed in any given situation. Therefore, the blessing is to be coveted above any other possessions, because more than anything, we need a word from God. His word is spirit and life. And just as an example, in Genesis, Rebecca, the mother of Esau and Jacob, the blessing, there is example that Rebecca teamed up with Jacob to fool Isaac into giving the blessing to Jacob instead of Esau. And so today, when I speak these words over you, they are just a testament of God's goodness in your life that's already being shown, the blessing that you are to others, the blessing that is on your life and on your family. And I just thank God for that blessing today, because not only is it something that we can see in your material things that has manifested, but it's in the way that you treat others, the way you love one another, the way you raise your boys. And definitely it's something that I can testify to, and not just stand here and say empty words today, because I have a lot of things written. But at this moment, just from my heart, I can say purely that I watch you love one another. This marriage, this union is definitely, I've said it to you before, let's talk about it and let other people see it and hear about it. See what the secrets are, because there's definitely a secret to doing what you're doing. And I know one of the big secrets is by putting God first.
You say you'll be down in 5. The smell of your perfume is floating down the stairs. You're fixing up your hair like you do. I know that I'll be a mess the second that I see you. You won't be surprised, it happens every time, it's nothing new. It's always on a night like tonight, I thank God you can read my mind, 'cause when you look at me with those eyes.
To these two, 20 years ago I did their wedding. And I just want to say that I love you both, and you know you are always in my prayers. I'm not gonna make you cry, stop. May you be blessed with 20 more years and 20 more on top of that. Love y'all.
If you want to say something, if you don't mind just coming up on the side here so we can have you guys already in line to speak.
Well, I am little sister, and as my auntie pointed out, we both were at the wedding, but I was a kid back then, and now I'm grown. And I'm very, very happy to see that you both are still together, and you guys are flourishing, and I pray the same, that you guys continue to flourish. And I actually, use y'all as inspiration. So I hope one day that y'all can come join us on our wedding day and anniversary to celebrate us. Y'all are such a beautiful couple and family, and I love y'all. Check us out. Check us out. All right, to everybody that's here, I don't know if you know who we are, but we are the Huddle. Okay? The Huddle makes the fun happen. Shantae and Mr. Scully, we love you. We're so happy to be here to celebrate, because we missed it 20 years. Well, I missed what God has put together, let no man tear it apart. Shantae is such a fabulous young lady. Miss Morris has been a shining light in my life ever since I've met her, just making me want to strive and do better as a Black woman today. So on behalf of Trina, and Shantae has worked with Trina and Dr. Rogers, and Shantae has worked with Dr. Rogers, and they went to middle school together. Anything else, Dr. Rogers? Okay, and then Dr. Augustine, she has always also worked with Shantae. And then here's Brittany. Brittany is part of the huddle on the side, okay? So, Trina made it come. And so we're welcoming Brittany in today. But Shantae, you know we like to turn it up and have a good time. We love both of you. And thank you for allowing us to join you guys today. Love you. Love you.
Good evening, everyone. Again, this is the Divas. This is the one. Takesha. Met Shantae from middle school to high school, and most importantly, just be able to watch this journey as it unfolded. So that's like over 30 years of friendship. We've been able to travel together, cry together, share some of the most intimate moments of our lives together. For me, I think us coming together when things happen with Scully and just watching the strength of your relationship, the strength of your union. This girl did not leave the side of her husband, refused to leave the side of her husband, and just to be able to be there to support them. And Scully is my brother. That's what I say. Will's my brother. So being able to have a brother and embrace that as friendships and be able to, they share their husbands with this brotherhood and everything. So we're just grateful again to be able to be a part of your day today, to celebrate those 20 years. And you know we're 100% behind y'all because y'all ain't going nowhere and we ain't going nowhere. I say I ain't stopping till I need to give me 20 years out of this thing. So, we still got time. Amen. Amen. Y'all still inspiring us to do this. So we love you. Again, God bless you. There's nobody like you. Y'all are definitely priceless people in our lives. And I can't wait to go on another vacation. All right. Yeah. Every time.
The media would have you believe that this doesn't exist. What we're doing right now, if you watch TV or if you're on Instagram, you would think all these beautiful Black people don't get together, looking lovely, celebrating the 20 years. There are other people celebrating years in a row. We appreciate you so much. And Shantae knows that I love her as a leader. She's a fabulous leader. So is been an amazing partner. And I'm so inspired and so thankful for you too. But I'm more thankful for the example that you set, because people would have you think that you get to leave as soon as something gets tough. And the beauty is when you stay together and you're able to work together through everything and build a legacy together. You have a legacy. And that's a beautiful thing. I'm so happy for you. Congratulations.
My name is Marika. I'm little sis. My big sis and big brother. Met them because here across the hall and they changed my life. Love them to death. And the rest we have here is C-Ham, H-H. We drink together and we drink together and we drink together and we drink. Okay, I'm not gonna
was here, but I love these two. They know how much I love them. We started this long ago at CHAM. Didn't know that we were already family before we became best friends, but I just want to say that before this union, it was me and you, girl, and it's going to be that way from here on out. So you are my brother. You know, I love you two forever, evermore. You are the exemplar. And we just wish you very, very, very many more years of love.
And one more thing we have to do. All right? Up with it. Down with it. We do it because we need to do it. Then don't do it. Drink. Thank you, CM.
I know a lot of y'all probably heard our story. We met and well, we found out we were sisters at the age. I was at the age of 21, and we went to high school together. Didn't know we were sisters. And ever since then, this bond is strong. This is my rock, my shoulder, my prayer partner. Like she prays for me, she gives me good advice, and then my brother-in-law. I don't know what I can say about him. Because I tell my daughters whenever they're in trouble, call Young Story. Like, call him if you want to call me. So, I love y'all, and I know I love y'all. Give my praise to God who's in my life. To everyone who's here, I just had to say something. Ooh, Shantae. I can call her Shantae. I'm from the CHAM crew. I came in 09. When Shantae became my principal, I was like a black woman. And my aunt had to tell me, you're going to be led correctly, because I was so used to a man. And I got upset a little bit with Shantae. And I'm not sure why, but she rubbed my feathers the wrong way. And I went and told my aunt, and she said, Ruth, don't do that. You know what that lady going through? And that was the time that Mrs. Scully had got her. And then I left, and she asked me to mime. And the song she said, Forever. Now I'm a mime, and I'm a gospel mime. So when I listened to the song, I said, Lord, have mercy. Whatever life may bring you, he'll be right by your side. That was that accident. Whatever you may face, he will never leave you. That's when you couldn't get up. But one thing that stood with me about this woman of God, this African-American woman, this woman who's been married for 20 years, my grandmother passed September 25th. And the woman that walked through my door, nobody knows where I stay. I don't have visitors. The woman that walked through my door with her husband was Mrs. Morris and Mr. Morris. And for them to see something in me and say, I want you to escort me in, I just thought about God. Because when I had no family here, I had them. And Shantae, I want to let you know, he's going to be with you forever and ever. And ever and ever. And I thank you. I know you don't want to cry, but I thank you, and I had to say something. And Mr. Scully, God is steady working in your life. And I'm glad that I'm here to witness you too. Black love. Barika, we are mixed. I love you.
Hello, everyone. My name is Nicole Newsom. I am so appreciative of this lady right here. She saw something in me when she came to Cunningham, because I am part of Cunningham. But she saw something in me in my interview that I didn't even remember. And she said that it was the words that I spoke. And the words that I spoke were truth. And she knows how I am. I can't tell a lie. I tried to lie to her about her birthday surprises. And she looks at me and I just break. I break. I literally say, okay, this is what we're doing for you. So, a long story short, I had several bad months. I would say 2 years straight. I lost one sister, turned around and lost another sister to COVID. And even though I was in that loss, and I had my family, I've been married for 25 years. I had my husband, I had my sons, but I didn't have that female figure because I had already lost them. Shantae stepped in and she became my big sister. A sister that had to make God send because she knew the right words to say to me. She helped me to come out of an area of sadness that I never lived in. I'm never a sad person. But losing a sister that I had, I was sad for a while. But every day she would tell me, it's gonna be all right. You gonna be okay? You gonna get through this? And I just want to say, I got through it. I'm okay, because I'm at peace now. I wasn't at first. I was very depressed. I really was. And I appreciate God sending you, my husband, my boys, being there for me, because losing someone as special as my sister was to me, both of them, all three of them, that was hard. And I appreciate you being there with me. She was there at the funeral, guys. She literally took me and held me outside and told me it's gonna be all right. So, yes, God has a great calling on your life. I am so thankful and so grateful that God has placed me in this time frame to be you and Skoy, because you guys are an awesome couple. And I just want to say from me and Tyrone, happy anniversary. I want to hear Tyrone say
Ain't just strictly about Shantae tonight. So, let me say something about my long-time homeboy. Since I'm with this Cunningham stuff, and y'all tell me this has been one of my best friends since I am Milligan Terror. And Vanessa and Charlamagne. And Vanessa, if you remember, you used to take me and Skoy and Zeric them in the back of that little stanza you had to Northline movie in the Pizza Hut. So that's been my homeboy for that long, man. And Shantae come along around prom time, and they ain't broke up since. I mean, me and my homeboy went to middle school, Cash, man, we went down to Northeast Oklahoma, did everything that you could ever think of. So, I mean, every day, Miss Morrison not here, but she used to take us to school every morning until Skoy got that Cadillac that Mr. Morris gave him. And you wish you had that Cadillac now, huh? And imagine riding to school with Mr. Morris and Skoy. Skoy don't talk, and Mr. Morris ain't talk. Well, I say, I can't wait till they pull up and let us out of here, man. But man, I love you both, man. I love my homeboy to pieces. Man, to Owen and Deuce, man, your dad one was best for y'all. Man, do the best that you can. I've been on your dad forever, and he just want to see what's best for y'all. He might push you, he might be crazy, but that's my guy, you know, and forever. And Mr. Mars, you don't know this. When you used to go in the gas station and get you a can, but me and Skoy been on, oh, they gonna Skoy Dad before we go get our 40 hours. And T used to be right there with him. Wait for Skoy Dad to leave and we going over.
Urging me up here and saying, called me over here, so really I take that as the spirit of God saying, you know, to make a move. So there was a lot of ladies speaking and everything, and just on behalf of some of the brothers, being brothers with Skoy. I met Skoy about 6th or 7th grade. We became good friends. I remember when they first started dating, we were all dating and everything at the same time. My wife is here. We've been married 23 years. We were a part of Skoy and Shantae's original wedding party, so we definitely want to be here. A couple things that I'll say just in general, it's about friendship and communication. Not something that I'm the best at, but I know for sure that's something that helps the marriage be long lasting. Be friends, always communicate, and also understand the language of covenant. Like, there could be relationships and there could be things that will hold you together, but when you really understand God's covenant and what it means to be in covenant relationship, that's what'll take and what'll make it last. Someone told us a while back, when you have an issue, when you're going through something and all the tools are on the table, one thing you take off the table is divorce. You take it off the table, it's not even something that you work with, you work with all the rest of the tools on the table. So I wish you all 20, 30, 40 more years. You always have a friend in me, a person to talk to. And the last thing I'll say is my definition of friendship is the people that evolve with you as your life evolves. So some of the people that were friends with you in middle school and high school, they may not still be your friend, and they may not be just been with you for a season. But you're an example of somebody that as our life is evolving, we're evolving together as friends, and I'll always be there for you, whatever you need. So y'all have a great time, and thank you for inviting us back again.
Hello everyone, my name is Moni. These are my two wonderful godparents. I just want to come up here and tell you guys I love you guys so much. You guys have been together since before even I was born, so it's a long time. But you guys are still hanging in there. Yes, way before I was born. You guys, I know you guys are called away, and I can always depend on you guys. Y'all both so strong, and I just love you guys so much.
I'll tell y'all I love y'all.
All you see hams, you know, this ain't gonna work for me. No, I'm just kidding.
I gotta tell everybody who can. This is Dr. Edford, the principal at North Shore Middle School. Who is our rival? Y'all are not supposed to be clapping for y'all like
You know, it's amazing how you know, life comes full circle. Hearing Terrence them speak, you know, we didn't sound like this back when we were in elementary. You know, definitely, I can say that life has come full circle for me, meeting Shantae, knowing that, you know, Story was her husband. I remember, I don't know about Story, but me and Story had our first fight. And I don't think we knew what we was doing. I mean, I had a Michael Jackson jacket with all those zippers on it, and he had the same jacket. And we were just hitting each other, and I saw blood, and I'm thinking I'm tagging him. He probably thought he was tagging me, and we were just cutting zippers. You know, and we didn't know what we were doing. We were kids, you know, but, you know, it's amazing, you know, to see him evolve into the man he's become. And I was just telling a story earlier, you know, we're being successful in our own right, and we're giving our parents bragging rights. And so that's what I always tell my kids at school: give your parents something to brag about. You know, mom and dad like to go to church and say, that's my baby. Let me tell you what my baby's doing. So Owen, Deuce, I give y'all mom and dad something to brag about, man. You know, I'm a principal at North Shore School, and I don't live in Lincoln Park, but you know, my son and my daughter, I've had the good fortune to have my son and my daughter on campus. But one thing we talked about was, if I wasn't at North Shore Middle School as the principal, my kids are going to Cunningham under Miss Morris. And that's how much I believe in her leadership. So I just want to say thank you so much. She is my mentor. You guys don't know that, but she's my mentor. I'm coming behind her, but she is my mentor. And I call her, it's a quadrille of four of us. And I call her Mama Morris. And five of us, I'm sorry. I call her Mama Morris. The other guys don't say it, but you know, she can be vocal, she takes control, and I don't have a problem following her. So, you know, Mama Morris said, we're going to get behind it. I don't know about the other guys, we'll get behind it, because when she talks, people tend to do things and we make some moves. So I love you so much. I appreciate you. Story, no more fighting, man. We know what we're doing now. We don't know what we're doing now, man. So I ain't want your kids to hear that, but hey, man, it's not good to fight. Don't fight, man. Love y'all so much. God bless y'all, and I'll take care of you.
All right, everybody, we have one more Cunningham story. Me, Shantae, it was Takesha, it was a whole bunch of us came to Cunningham in the 8th grade. I mean, a whole bunch of us. I was from Fairport, she was from Spring Branch or somewhere, but Takesha was from Louisiana. No, you didn't go, you was high school, but it was a whole bunch of us. But me and Shantae, we got to spend one time in the cafeteria, but we were friends all during high school. We grew up, you know, you lose contact with life, you know, and all this kind of stuff. So when I found her again, Shantae had gotten married. I was like, oh, I'm so happy for you and all this stuff. But I kept hearing stories from everybody, you know, from people who knew Shantae, because I would always ask about it. And so I finally met Story.
Scully is like so cool. Every time I see him, it's like, some of y'all say like brothers, he's always been a nice person and always a good fit for my friend. So I am so thankful that y'all are together, that y'all been together this long, and again, I hope y'all have many, many more years together.
Thank you. Ditto to what she said, and I'm really only up here for moral support. But I remember Shantae when she came to Cunningham, and I remember when she came to us talking about, oh, y'all, guess who I met? I met this guy. So we were part of that crew. So we go back, way, way back. So from when y'all met to when y'all actually started seeing that that's my boyfriend, that's my girlfriend, to my husband, to now my life partner. So we're just very excited for you guys, and I'm pretty sure there's more to come. So we're just excited about watching y'all's life continue to evolve. Congratulations.
What you mean, oh Lord? I ain't used to this, but I'm gonna do it today. Scully, I love you. Shantae, I love you. You know you're my favorite rock, cousin. I got 4 words to say. 23 years, 20 years. I'll drink to that.
Okay, so those of you who don't know me, I am Aunt Jackie. All of Shantae's friends know me as Aunt Jackie. Hey! So this is only fitting that we come full circle. Shantae's Aunt Rhonda opened up. That's her dad's sister. And I am her mom's sister. Now, y'all heard all this stuff about Shantae, right?
Yeah, tell me.
Baby, I'm finna tell the truth. I'm gonna tell the truth. Y'all, Shantae was bad. Woo. She's bad and bossy, just like she said. Now, what she don't know is that me and her mom, we planned to sing and dance tonight. So this is the way I'm introducing it. You ready to leave? I'm not telling the truth. I am not telling the truth. I just wanted to say, I love my niece. I lived in a house with her. She tricked me. She fooled me. I stood by her side the whole time until I found out when her mama said, Jackie, she lying. Okay, then I learned. But she's still my boo. And I'm standing to say to that man right there, you the best thing that could have ever happened to her.
Amen.
She is a spoiled brat. And that is from her mama. She is a spoiled brat. But y'all, Scully, when I tell you he is grounded, he is a real man. Now let me tell you, I have one. That's my husband over there. Uncle Wayne is a good man. But when Scully came, you remind me of him. And I love you. Oh yeah, I love you too, niece. I did not teach her to curse. But I've been there from the beginning, and I take pride when I say that I put them two together. Didn't I, Scully? Didn't I, Scully? All right. Anyway, I love the way he is so protective over his wife and his family. And the love that he shows to his family is awesome. He is a great example of what a man should be for his wife. And I love him to death. And that's all I'm going to say, because if I go in front of him, cry. Anyway, that's that. And now we're going to go ahead and, I think, cut the cake.